quite high level, it's just so exciting because anything can happen.
Right, you're like zone 3 and you're like, oh man, there's riders. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, Spef is maybe firing on all cylinders now. Is just gonna like sub 7 this next race. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Spef seems to be going first. Spef's just like head start. All right, an early conjure shop. Not what you're looking for.
Not what you want to see. Right,
you can get a pack of holding
that
if you really want.
Yeah. I guess if you want to spend your time throwing a dagger.
No, you know.
You want to hold lots of stuff.
And then die from a blood drum later in the wrong slot.
Right. Oh man, I hate that.
All right, just take Old Faithful and head on your way here, I think.
Okay, you think Old Faithful? I like
the glass flail. Oh,
yeah, because you don't really want the Old Faithful ultimately, but
I don't know. I think at this level,
you just run glass flail.
I think Old Faithful is like a nice ring. We were seeing some really good titanium longsword plus war earlier, war ring that was doing pretty good work. I don't know, I think it's okay.
Sure, yeah. No, it's definitely good. It's good. It's just I'm still thinking like, what's faster here? I like having the glass flail.
Yeah. Until
just like this disposable weapon, right? And it's really hard to break.
Is it disposable?
All the weapons.
You don't want it to be disposable.
You say hi to a bat. You're like, hi bat, and then your weapon is not there.
That's like saying like a really fancy car is disposable. It's like, well, not quite a fancy car, but like, yeah, it's disposable. You can throw it away, but should you? Probably not.
Spike trap, leprechaun. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, was that you, Zioran? I couldn't remember who it was who ran it, but yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, nice. Okay, so Spef does lose the beat there on that boss. I didn't see what the... It looks like everybody went for purple so far. So we had RattataJack and Slimo getting the pulse. Sivcria just a little bit more farming, and what's coming out of that is some armor, which could be good. Especially sometimes seeds can have really brutal zone 4s or zone 3s, so we'll see.
Oh, sure. Oh, man. Ooh, get that armor. Okay.
Cap is great for Pvs, not for this. I don't know. I think Cap is fine. Oh, there's a Thonk Shrine. So what would you take there if you've got Old Faithful? I guess that's a obvious. You would take you would take the weapon, yeah.
Right.
Oh, there's a rapier there, yeah.
For sure.
I'm gonna take it.
Got pulse.
Yeah.
Got pulse.
Crazy. Sorry, just a second.
No worries. Ooh. It's fun seeing how much risk they want to take. Like, do I kill the shopkeeper to have a more dangerous, like 3-1 or 3-2?
All right, I'm back. You want Charles barking in the background? No.
Not killing Freddy is pretty interesting still, you know. Like, do you want it safer later or not? Whereas, what am I trying to say?
No, yeah, I gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah,
whereas you could get a bunch of really good stuff now, and you know you're not going to get anything later.
I also think that this format kind of pushes you to play safer. You know, like getting in a head-to-head, getting second is really bad. But in a 4-player race, getting second is pretty gosh darn good.
Yeah. That's a great point. Yeah, it changes the meta up quite a bit. Okay, you've got a Blood Axe plus 1 damage. There it is. You gotta take that.
You gotta take that.
Oh, RattataJack, you gotta take that. It's really good. It is a 3 damage longsword, but it is a 2 damage axe.
You have pulse for everything.
Yeah, that's true. Right? Oh, he's so actively walking around that. There it is.
There we go.
I think we coaxed him into it. Oops. Yeah, it's really good. I'm going to see if Slimo takes it as well.
Sure.
This is a really close race. Everybody's either in 3-3 or 3-2. That's really fun.
The builds are real solid, you know? A little bit of armor, maybe a little regen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Nice mapping. Honestly, mapping makes it so much less scary. Like, you know what rooms to avoid.
Yeah, you minimize the amount of enemies you have to deal with. That's a big factor in mapping. So it's not just about going the right way. It's also about like not having to fight as many enemies. not finding as much danger.
Like Zone 4 not opening certain rooms, like
you
can avoid it.
Yeah, I do like the fact that in Zone 4 you can really like see the most optimal path pretty quickly, so you can be like, okay, with that way I only get like through 3 rooms or 4 rooms, whereas that way I'll be going through a whole bunch of little rooms that probably are full of skeletons or whatever.
Right. It's tough to tell.
Ooh, look at these scoots there by Sivcria. That was really nice, using those shove monsters and just scooting around, almost like you had a courage ring.
Pulse.
Yeah, good pulse. And look at that, 4-1, 4-1, and then we're going to see RattataJack 4-1, and then Sivcria just behind. This is amazing. This is so close. Everyone's going to be on 4-1 at the same time.
This field is really close.
I love it. Genuinely an awesome race.
How much do you think screen watching is happening now? I mean, it gets extra tough when you got, 3 people to watch at once.
Yeah. Usually what I've heard is that people will pick one person that they think is like the front runner, and then that's who they're going to screen watch.
Oh, okay.
But I actually am starting to think that listening to the commentary has somewhat replaced screen watching, which is pretty interesting. That puts a little wrinkle in my role in this whole thing.
Sure.
But yeah, it's kind of...
Well, they're going to have a delay. It's like...
Yeah, but just listening... I mean, but the problem is this game also has a soundtrack that you have to kind of listen to play.
Sure.
So you're muddying up what you're able... I don't know. And, like, sound effects are pretty important for, like, knowing if there's dragons or whatever coming.
Right. If you have to run for your life if there's a dragon or not.
Yeah, everybody seems to be talking that, the listening is the way they want to do it. That's very interesting.
Funny. Yeah, that's super interesting to me because that is so absolutely distracting to me.
Yeah, same.
It's like... Oh,
there's an ugly exit here on 4-2. Spef having a bit of a time with it. Also, watch out for that wall pig. Oh, never mind. That's fine.
So is it like our imperative to lie to the racers then too? Like...
I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm a little more reluctant to shout out, like, you should be doing this.
Right. Do the critique, like, oh, this is where this item is, or I can't believe.
Or like, why aren't you take it? Although I did just do that with the blood axe, but
Right. Rob, cool City Max and the boss chest is the perfect example.
Yeah, that's true.
But that one you kind of have to comment on. It's like that's like one of the key choices you make. Is like,
Absolutely.
What color chest? What did you get out of it? So.
All right, well, this is still a really close race. Slimo is into Zone 5. We've got Spef is second, I think, here. But with Sivcria and RattataJack nipping at his heels, this is really close.
Super close.
Yeah, it's going to be... It looks like Slimo's kind of running away with it, and honestly, probably one of the worst builds out of everybody. I guess it's the regen plus shield. That's a really nice combo. That might be
regen plus spell.
Because Slimo has the least damage. Slimo's the only one with 2 damage out of everybody.
Sure. No, everybody's got 2.
No, sorry. Spef and RattataJack have 3. Sivcria also has 2.
There's 3. Oh, right. The sunglasses.
Yeah.
Looking cool using an axe.
Oh, yeah. Nothing's cooler. That's why lumberjacks are so cool.
That's it.
All right, Dead Ringer. First down, Dead Ringer is Slimo. And it looks like it's going to be an easy left side scoots. But we got a double rider spawn, which is going to be a little spicy. A triple rider spawn.
Ooh, triple rider.
Oh,
okay.
but it was fine. The triple riders did not matter. And we got
Earth to spice it up.
RattataJack is lost here. And it looks like next in order is Sivcria. Again, with only the 2 damage. Maybe the new meta is just have 2 damage. Because that's the 2 leaders right now. And then it looks like, this Zone 5 really split the field. Everybody was on 4-3 at the same time.
Sure, you're right.
But now we've got a pretty big differentiation between everybody. With looking like, a clear second place right now.
Oh, it's RattataJack without the map. That's what hurt him, right? He's going to poke in some rooms.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Sorry, Sivcria is second place here. It's like Spef for 3rd, potentially. Oh, no!
Oh, dragon! No, watch out for Dad.
No!
No, bomb Dad is bad.
Oh, okay. Spef!
What's going on?
Spef!
Oh, I was looking at Slimo.
You just needed to knock away the Skeleton Rider, and you had that, but instead jumped out of the way of the Skeleton Rider. and then got cornered by Dead Ringer and died. So with Slimo coming first, Spef taking a death in second, and now we've got a real race here. It looks like it's gonna be Sivcria and then RattataJack with a really solid time. Looking for third.
He's got to do the 2 bombs. Right?
Yeah, it does have to do 2 bomb.
That's pretty solid. 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's a very fast race.
Oh, Dad with ogres is okay.
Though I think at this point, like, it's still early enough in the race that we probably should let Spef try and run it through if Spef wants to, because it's still got like clearly you can do under 10 minutes in this race, and
I mean, RattataJack's not out of the woods yet. He's out of
this is a good point. Yeah, still has most of this phase 2 to fight, and has sunglasses and only 1 heart.
Right.
Grab
I mean,
that
he's got the
axe.
field is pretty clear, right? Like, there's no mini bosses that have spawned that have been real terrorizing. So
that is true so far. Yeah, it looks like Necrodancer's being pretty friendly. Might want to give Dorian the axe though. I think that still counts if Dorian gets killed. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! This happened. It happened.
It did happen.
I feel
the freeze. Oh, and Dorian wasn't close enough to
listening
save.
to commentary.
There was a fireball. Could have fireball. Oh no!
Oh,
that is heartbreaking.
Oh no!
You can keep going. There's still time.
Keep going. Come on, RattataJack.
It's super hard too. Yeah, you can do it.
Oh no! You can stick at that point at the very least.
Yeah, that flag plant though, it's gonna be tough. We're now under 9 minutes here. You gotta really push. No, you have to really use your memory of the seed. Oh, RattataJack. That sucks. So much.
I'm playing commentator now. Like,
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that was a bit of a curse, but
you can blame us. Oh man, and now we got Spef on only half a heart.
It was also, if he was listening to commentary, it's like, oh, only on a heart left, he could still die. And then the nerves increase, right? That's the
yeah. That's a problem with listening to commentary, for sure. Yeah, that's the distraction, right?
Right.
Now, I don't think it's ever been the case that we've used 5.2 as like a flag plant. Like if someone made it to Necrodancer 1, but then the next person makes it to Necrodancer 2 and dies. I guess it's pretty rare to die on Necrodancer 1. But yeah, I don't know. We've never done that, so I don't know if that, I guess it's
sure what
that
phase
is
you're on
technically further. It's another song, I don't know. Yeah, we got Cap.
Yeah. This is actually kind of interesting because RattataJack is really incentivized to push super hard just to get a point or to finish before the time runs out, right? And so it kind of puts pressure on Spef to not just kind of coast to the exit. Like before, it was like, well, I'm just getting a point. I can do this casually. Now there's some pressure.
You still have only like 9 minutes to finish the run or whatever.
Sure.
Hey, look, another minus cap. Why are you not buying that ham? Why are you not eating that ham? You are at half a heart, Spef. What are you doing? I mean, I know that you have the Ring of Regen, but what is this? Why would you actively avoid the ham there? This is not a time to be vegetarian. I mean, come on. Oh.
It's always a good time to consider your impact on the rest of the world, I think.
Okay.
Yes. The rest of the crypt.
I'm talking specifically in this video game.
Specifically for the Necrodancer. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no love for cheese earlier.
Yeah, ham and cheese.
Food has been on the down low.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to be against. Food, you kind of need it. It's pretty important usually.
Yeah, that's a good out of context quote. Now is not the time to be a vegetarian.
Come on.
Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah, Jack getting some health back up there, but a bit in Spooktown. Now, couldn't Jack afford the double empty heart container?
Yeah, I think he was just waffling on the decision, and then maybe stepped out of the shop.
What are we? There is a Ring of Regen to the right, RattataJack, if you're listening. Yeah, there is a regen shrine over there. Spef's regen. Yeah, well, there was regen right there.
This is looking a little spicy.
Oh, no!
Oh, I guess.
RattataJack getting Great Goblined.
Yeah.
Oof. Now RattataJack's got to hope that Necrodancer flag plant holds. Because if it doesn't, that's 0 points. If it does, it's only 1 point. Right now, Spef looking for 2 points on a win.
Right.
Which could still keep you in this. There are 6 racers in the field. Oh, nice little scoot there on the exit. It's a pretty minimal build.
So 2 advance, right? That's what you're doing?
Yeah, it's only 2. I guess that's true. If it's only 2 advance,
okay,
you really got to make sure you...
So second is, it gives you a shot if you get first the next time of maybe a tiebreaker round or something.
Oh, yeah. Let's have those. More tiebreakers. Spef scoots equals spoots. Interesting. They're the same. Gotta give another shout out, in case we weren't here for the earlier shout out, to Spooty's amazing Eve's double time run at GDQ.
That was fun.
It was a super good run. Really, really fun. Uh-oh. This is a bit of a mess here for Spef. Yeah, this is fine. I would eat that carrot, probably. I think a lot of people are reluctant when they have Ring of Regen to eat the food.
Yeah, Spooty's run was super fun last night. I'm thinking about it. It didn't get real spicy until the end.
Oh man, Future High
on the
Roll.
last few floors. Yeah, Future High Roll was
that
great.
was real spicy. With that, what was it, Talus Stone, just in a like really awkward spawn.
Right, the Talus. Yeah.
Uh oh. Oh no. This is good shield. Could have probably shielded a little earlier, but still.
Still, better late than never.
All right, we got about 3 minutes, 15 seconds to get through Zone 5 and the bosses. It's possible. Just gotta push. Rattata's gonna call it there. So Rattata's still got the flag plant though, so could still get third here, depending on how far Spef can go. Keep a close eye, see how it goes.
Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out the replay of GDQX and Spooty's run from last night, you should. It was real good.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Really good run. What's up, Focusing Face? Yeah, this has been a really fun conduit so far. Unsurprisingly, every conduit is always fun.
What I wonder is when we're gonna run out of conduits. Like at some point, there's like a finite number of racers, so there's a finite number of winners, right? Like eventually, there's only gonna be.
Well, it's hard to know how many people are going to join.
Who's gonna be the last person ever kicked out of conduits?
That's right. And who's going to be the person who comes in second in that tournament?
Right. That's really it. Everyone else is banned from conduit, and there's one person remaining.
Yeah, I mean, the very last conduit presumably would be 2 people. And one person would be the loser.
That's right.
Spooty highlight? Yeah, I had to just kind of search through the VOD, the GDQ VOD, to watch it. I don't know if it's been saved or whatever. Yeah, it's a game's done quick.
Yeah.
Not on my channel.
It's about 9 hours into it, I think, maybe 10 hours.
Yeah, it's right before the Zelda 2 run. I don't remember what it was after.
Sweet.
Oh, chapter search, of course. Thanks, in Shadow. All right, it is going to be close. We got about a minute here. That's more than enough time, actually. Yeah, you're going to need the loot, unfortunately. That's pretty important. And now we've got Dorian at half health, 2 hearts.
Yeah, Dad getting bombed is.
Yeah, this is Spef. Let's go. So Spef is now currently tied with RattataJack. Of course, RattataJack getting it first. This is getting really close. Like, you got to get your lures in here.
He's got the extended shield.
He does.
Let's.
Not anymore. It's gone now.
Okay,
One more hit.
No more extendo
Here you go,
shield.
Spef. Spef, please. Spef, please. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
And just under the wire, Spef does finish at 1943. Well done on the run back
Spef.
there, Spef.
Yeah, nice job.
Tough
nice
one for
finish.
RattataJack. That really late death. And Spef, yeah, getting 2 points. Well done. GG's. Spef clutching that one out. That was awesome.
Yeah, nicely done.
All right, so there are 3